What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Might, actively escaping the Matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, today we'll go into another demo Zealous Swap founder Luis showed in his latest interview with Ankit of the XXIM podcast. Shout out to the both of them. But first, always remember to prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Crypto Crew, if you're tired of exchanges freezing when the market nukes, then Blofin might just be a great fit for you, as Blofin stayed smooth through the recent flash crash, no lag, no downtime. It's derivatives first, so you can hedge your crypto investments with perps, harvest funding, and keep fees low while you ladder in and out. Onboarding is fast, no KYC required, no KYC flow for a sign up, no KYC required, and access is worldwide. Security is tight, Fireblocks custody and proof of reserve, and they don't run internal market makers, meaning you're not getting counter traded. Right now, Blofin set up an event with up to 600 USDT in bonuses, deposit and hold 72 hours for up to 300 plus another 300 for your first futures volume. Check out the link in the description box below and get your hedge on, Crypto Crew.
To add liquidity to a pool, you are providing a service, which is you are providing liquidity into a pool for an order for people to swap. We have 1.21 million cash and 2.31 billion nacho. It doesn't come from the air. Those are actual people that added those liquidity to this pool. So people actually added 2.31 billion nacho and 1.21 million cash. And the reason we were able to swap cash to nacho is because this liquidity pool exists and it has liquidity inside it. So in return for that service, that when you provide liquidity into the pool, you're providing a service. In return for that service, you earn fees from the people that trade. So let's go back to our trade, which is, if you can see here, when I swap 10 cash to nacho, the fee is 0.3%. This fee is going to the pool. Not all of it, 0.25% is going to the pool from the 0.13%, and that is distributed among the liquidity providers. So when people swap WCash to Nacho or Nacho to Cash, people that provided liquidity in this pool are earning fees from their swaps. So we are earning fees in exchange of providing a service. So the fees APR is around 12.81%. It also has a farm, 106%. So the combined APR, you would find it here, which is around 119.2%. So APR is the expected return per year on your capital that you entered. So if you entered, let's say $10,000 and the APR is 10%, you expect $11,000 at the end of the year. But that is not accounting for compounding. So basically, when you add liquidity to a pool, you're earning fees. But when you earn those fees, you are also earning fees on top of the fees you already made. So let's say you had you added $10,000. The next day you have $10,010. That day you won't earn fees on your 10,000. You will earn fees on 10,000 and the $10 you made. So that is APY. APY accounts for the compounding of your capital. APR doesn't account for it. You can see the past performance of the pool. You can also check the fees that the pool made over the past days. You can check over the past 30 days maximum. But since the DEX has been launched very new, so there are no history. We have a feature here where you can also check all the swaps that are happening on the pool. So 1 minute ago there was a swap, 2 minutes ago, 46 minutes, 47, and you can go through the history. If you want to see if you really want to enter the pool and stuff and see the activity on it. By the way, on the DEX, WCash and Gas are the same token. If I choose Gas here or WCash, it's the same thing because WCash is the ERC20 representation of Gas on the Kaspa L2. Gas is a gas token. You are not able to use it directly on the DEX. You have to convert it to WCash to use it, but the DEX does that automatically for you. And let's say we want to add 1,000 cash. Basically, the DEX will take that 1,000 cash, convert it to WCash, and add it for you for the pool. So now the DEX is requesting to give it access to 957.8 ZEAL. I confirm that. So basically, now it's been approved. Now let's add liquidity. We're paying 1000 gas and 957.8 ZEAL. You will see a tab called My Positions. And here you can see the pools you added liquidity to.
Beautiful.
Since I added liquidity to WCAS and ZEAL, it's showing now here. As you can see, I have one pool and my capital in that pool, my total capital in all pools is $161.8. Let's say we want to remove some of that liquidity from that pool because I want to do something else with it. I go back to your pool share. There is a remove liquidity button, which I can click. I don't want to remove 100%. Let's remove 10%. The DEX will automatically calculate how much of each token it will move. One thing I want to note, we had 1000 gas, but apparently someone swapped ZEAL to CAS. So they removed the CAS from the pool, but added ZEAL. So my ratio a little bit changed, as you can see.
It's very, very good example of how the live swaps are happening and how the pool ratio is changing. That means your ratio also changed.
On every swap, the ratio moves depending if people are swapping from WCAS to ZEAL or ZEAL to WCAS. The purpose of the farm on the DEX is to attract liquidity provisioning to the DEX. The pool is making 12% APR, but the farms is making 138%. Which is attracting liquidity to be added to that pool, and people are adding it back to this farm, which improves trading and price impact for traders. So the more we attract liquidity into the pool, the more liquidity the pool has, the better your trade will have. So that's the purpose of the farm, is to attract liquidity into certain pools. For providing liquidity, we are giving you additional ZEAL rewards, and we're fairly distributing the remaining ZEAL supply to people that are actually on the DEX.
That's a very good way to circulate the ZEAL token back to the liquidity provider. And they're the most active ones, right? Because they're locking up capital. In fact, they are building the network itself. I would even go down to this, right? How much of the LP tokens are actually now sitting on the farm?
I can't see on chain, but what we can do is we can go to liquidity, check the TVL here. It's 301,000, and the farms, it's around 80% more.
Yeah, so there are people that are providing liquidity but not farming it. All right,
let's go now to the infinity pool. So in the stake section, it's a way for us to reward our token holders. Basically, the infinity pool has a ratio. It started as 1x ZEAL equals 1 ZEAL, but because we are depositing emissions and revenue share with our token holders, that ratio increases. So now currently 1x ZEAL is worth 1.082 ZEAL. So let's enter the pool now. I will enter it with 1000 ZEAL. So I stake 1000 ZEAL in the pool. First of all, I give the DEX permission to use my 1000 ZEAL, no more. So because we have 9,000, nearly 9,000 in the wallet, and the infinity pool, I have 1000 ZEAL, which are worth $83. How does the pool know that you have 1000 in the wallet, 1000 ZEAL? It gives you a token called XZEAL in exchange. Think of it like the LP tokens we had. In a liquidity pool, you have two tokens in the pool. The infinity pool, you only have ZEAL. So we gave you an XZEAL token in exchange. It's your receipt token for the pool to know how much you have in the pool. First of all, infinity pool is designed to reward our token holders. It's an additional utility for the ZEAL token, which it's a way for us to revenue share with the token holders. Yeah. And once Fervent is live, it will also leverage that pool. So revenue share from Fervent also comes to this pool. And the second purpose of that pool is to suck up ZEAL liquidity. It's only one token, and they are doing great APR right now.
Yeah.
The third purpose of that is to have an additional token, which is XZEAL. XZEAL will be used as our voting token. The way we thought about it, let's create that pool, which the users can add ZEAL to it, still earning fees, and use something to vote. We create an XZEAL token, which we can use it to vote, while still your ZEAL is earning in that.
Shout out to Louis and the Zealous team. Shout out to Ankit and the XXIM podcast. More Kaspa content to come in a vid near you.
You win a few, you lose a few, but you keep on fighting. And if you need a friend, get a dog.
But before we end Crypto Crew, always remember to protect your crypto investments through self-custody. And in our opinion, the Tangent wallet is your best option. Plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable cold storage out there. Get 10% off using code Crypto Crew. Link in the description box below. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.